Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call hello, Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Shem Kakodash. Of course, double honors once again go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors. Salute, Salaki, just 1 second here. Yeah, I'm back. Salakia. I had to put in my, I always keep, lately been forgetting to put these in. Anyway, got the mic here. So, salutations also go out to the fellow Akim out there, on the highways and byways across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity, trying to wake up every remaining hopefully elect. This is Nam out the DC camp. And, hey, this is going to be one of those videos that's going to talk about, hey, what's that expression? What'll make you laugh, also make you cry. And in this particular case, we're talking about how the so-called black woman, the end of, how she raised her sons, for the last 50 plus years. Some will say longer. And I tend to agree. You can't really put at least I can't put a definite number on that in years, but it's been going on a while, even before the feminist movement, to tell you the truth, but especially since then. So let's just go 60 years. Let's just say 63. All right. Nice round number. All right. When she jumped on that bandwagon, first and foremost, that was between the so-called white man and his cave whore, so-called white woman. But our women had to jump on that like they were being so oppressed by us. So, this video is going to be on, she taught him how to worship women and put them on a, pedestal. And this video I'm about to show you is what happens when, he takes her advice, But they never thought that it was going to be to their detriment, all right, to their own hurt. And this is what's happening. And it's beautiful to see, hey, like I said, it will make you laugh, make you cry. But in any case, it goes towards, at the same time, it says several scriptures that tell you to, honor your father and your mother, And hey, that's in the law, Hey, off the top of my head, I'm thinking of Deuteronomy 27th chapter. All right, and then, hey, 10 Commandments, Exodus 20. So, hey, you can't get around it. But he did just that, all too well, as you will see. But let me get that scripture that I was talking about. Let's go to Exodus first. We're going to try to be in order here. All right. It says the 10 Commandments. All right. And we're just going to skip right on down. All right. Remember the Sabbath day. Okay. The Shabbat. All right. 12. It says, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Most High Yahweh thy power giveth thee. Notice how it's phrased, because, and I'm pointing to that because in this society everything's backwards. It's so much Queen of Heaven worship. This country, America, is actually what, and I'm going to go on out there and say it, I don't give a fuck. When you understand the history of Germany after World War I and what was going on in the early 20s, you had Adolf Hitler. He was in, he was jailed, and, that's when I say he wrote Mein Kampf. Others say that was written for him, that he was just set up. Okay, whatever. All right, the point is the book was written, and you have to understand the times. You're talking about the Weimar Republic. It was also a hotbed of homosexuality and freakism. All right. So America has become, and we're talking about the same people here who run this. All right. They're nothing, a fabrication of lies, Well, we've been so oppressed, blah, 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 blah. Why? Because they're trying to take over our identity. All right. And because of stupid and ignorant people, hey, they got away with it. You know, and aside from that, the big thing is this is what the Most High wanted. All right, as punishment to us. All right. So now, yes, America is what he was trying to prevent happen over there. Okay. We all know also the history behind that. He was one of them anyway. He was a product of a Rothschild union. All right. And his real name was Schicklgruber. All right. So he was a product, or a byproduct, that is, of the Rothschilds. So, hey, that's just the way it is. Of course, they're going to try to deny that because they're trying to still push, well, he was the most evil man in history. We will, you know, nobody has been oppressed like we have. Bullshit. When you go into the Nuremberg trials, all right, if you can ever, hey, I'm just saying, go look for it. You know, these, you're going to have all kinds of resistance, of course. But those people that were on trial, they were asked, you know, why, you know, you say you were following orders, but, you know, what was the, how do they say it? What was the template for all this? And they'll tell you, we got it from you. Because it is documented that they, except for the most, look it up, history.com. I shit you not. They will tell you that they copied off of Jim Crow and other things that happened to people of the, you know, dark races, so-called. So these assholes, all right, these people that, you know, the professional oppressed, the professional victims, all right, no one has suffered like me, you know, we had 12 bad years and all that, you know, not to mention they're the ones that were responsible. And I hate to get off on a little tangent here, but hey, it's got to come out. They're responsible for the transatlantic slave trade, and they're trying to sweep that under the rug. All right. But here's the thing. They're behind all of this shit, you know, and our women, all that feminism shit, they were behind. You know that Gloria Steinem, and you can look this up also, you know, she was not a CIA officer or anything like that, but she was contracted out by them. She started Miss Magazine and all that shit at their behest. This was all from the elites. This was all planned. And, you know, going back to Genesis 3rd chapter, again, hey, always goes back to the scriptures. You know, she always listened to that serpent, you know. And what did she do? Brought forth those philosophies and doctrines. And the stupid ass Jake Mayo, you know, and there's an old Sam Kinison joke there. I'm not going to go into it. But because of her, a certain part of it, her anatomy, he falls behind her like a little old lapdog. Hey, so, you know, this video I'm getting ready to show you, yeah, he did what he told her, what she told him and taught him and raised him to be all too well. So let's go ahead and get it. This is one of my, his shorts. I love them. This is the Angry Man. So let's go ahead here. Oh, crap. Did it again. Here we go. See, there you go. Now, in case you think I'm cruel and all that, let's go to the comments. Because this is something you gotta understand. People are tired. You know, you hear about these passport bros, you know, going over. Why? Because America has become that place. And this is nothing new. You know, if you're just not hearing it now, no, this has been going on for a while. All right. You've had songs going back decades, even to the 70s, early 70s. All right. One that I think it was a remake by what's his name? American Woman. You know. Yeah. What do you think that's talking about? Anyway, it says each one reach one. He says when you become the victim of your own corruption. She put these values in him and it came back on her. James Pruitt. He doesn't owe you anything, number one, and this is what you raised. Strong woman. Micmac. The fact that she dropped whatever, gave birth to line, you know she toxic as fuck. And that's right. They always do that. I gave you life, not understanding simple biology. No, you were just an incubator. All right. T-Dot. As a man who's been through a similar situation, some people you start to realize that always need help is because they don't help themselves. They make repeated bad life decisions. All right, let's see what else it says. That guilt trip you into taking on the weight of their decisions. There's a whole backstory here that may have nothing to do with his new family. Exactly. Exactly. I got a something shit almost 30 years ago now, a situation where I was working security at a hospital here in the district, and this individual, his mother had dementia, and the social worker on duty at the time, this is like around midnight or so, and they were trying to find a place for her to stay, and got in contact with the son. He refused. Whatever that backstory was, he refused. Now, is that fucked up? Yeah, no shit. But we don't know, you know. He said, no, you didn't want anything. I was like, damn. Everybody was like, oh, shit. And, you know, a Cushite woman that, you know, where I worked, she was like, And that was one of these things that, you know, tell the difference between even the heathen in that case. She was like, no, when mom or pops get to the age where, you know, they can no longer take care of themselves, she said that's automatic with us, you know. Hey. Oh, but again, American Dream is just that. It says, damn, she needs to grow up. That's her son, not her husband. I pray her son gets the hell away from her. She's still trying to control him. Disgusting. All right. Raina McDougal says, I have a mother that constantly pulled the I gave birth to you and almost died on the table for you card my whole life. She had to be the center of everything and basically, hold on, and basically expected to be worshipped. Been happily no contact for 5 years now. Damn. Whew. I'm not going to read the other one because, again, I read you the scriptures. Are you supposed to honor your mother and father? He didn't badmouth her, you notice. He didn't call her out of her name. Anything like that. All right. The thing was, he's got a family now to be responsible for. And that's what he's doing. All right. Blue River guy says, leave him to raise his family as he sees fit. You failed, woman. Because what's the other thing out of their mouth? You need to take care of your responsibilities. Blah, 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 blah. You can't fucking win. You can't fucking win. Alright? Been stolen. I found happiness, got married, had 4 children, and lost all communication with my mother and sister because I was the one who did everything for everyone. Could be a case too, in that he's just fed up. He got tired. Alright. SIG, whatever you say that, says, for those who need a visual of CGA's son-husband concept. Damn, here you go. Parents shouldn't burden their children. Get out, Mom. Your son is a grown man who needs his space and privacy. So far, I haven't found one in support of her. The son knows his mom was definitely going to sabotage his relationship. Wow. V-Dub, I would have done the same thing, but I wouldn't move her into an apartment and pay 2 months rent to kickstart my mom's new life. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I would have done the same thing, but I would have moved her into an apartment and paid 2 months rent. Of course, I'm not saying put her out on the street. No one's saying that. All right, but man, like I said, this is not even, I'm not in no way celebrating this or saying, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's actually right. All right. He's taking care of his responsibilities, like I said. But here in America, this world in general, but particularly in America, you just can't win. All right. And this next one goes to my point. Lou W. Notice how he still gave her respect, not talking trash and moving her stuff himself, just sticking to his decision. I wonder how long she's been ruling his space. God dang, I gotta leave it there. Straight to the point. All right. Damn. But see, this is just the beginning, because we also read scriptures like, getting Isaiah 32nd chapter. She's of age. She's not a spring chicken, as they say. So she's up there. But all these women, all right, because you listen to the devil, all right, you got how they say it, a long road to toe here coming, because this devil trying to save his own ass. He ain't gonna have, especially you Jake women, all right. As what's the comedian? Damn it. Well, he was talking about his own women when it comes to white women. They know, all right. That's just the nature of a woman. They know they're gonna jump ship. They already see the signs of that. Bill Burr, that's the comedian I was thinking about. What he said was funny as shit, but it's right on point. Now you claiming to be oppressed, but all the time this shit was going on, you were in the jacuzzi with me. So you gonna get it too. Damn, that was funny. But anyway, so yeah, that's all I had for this. It's just when we bring out other scriptures like, Micah 7 and 10, don't look too good, you Jake women, especially you Southern Kingdom. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's over. Cherish what time still remains. Hey, so with that, to the next video, hey, shalom.